Samsung's Galaxy recall crisis has expanded. The South Korean tech giant suspended production of its troubled Galaxy Note 7 phone after reports of replacement phones catching on fire. The suspension is another hit for Samsung after it recalled 2.5 million Galaxy 7 phones just last month. Faulty batteries caused that recall. Last month, a Southwest Airlines flight was evacuated in Kentucky after its owner boarded the plane. The U.S. Customer, Product and Safety Commission said owners would return their devices.
2 missiles were fired at a United States Navy destroyer in the Red Sea. It took place in territory occupied by Iran-allied Yemeni rebels. The Pentagon has confirmed that they missed. The attempted attack, which originated from territory controlled by Shiite Houthi rebels, began at 7 p.m. and went over the course of an hour, as the USS Mason was conducting routine operations in international waters. No injuries or damage have been reported.
2 academics from Harvard and MIT have been named the winners of the Nobel Peace Prize for Economics.
The Swedish Academy of Sciences has decided to award the Sveriges Riksbank Prize in Economic Sciences in memory of Alfred Nobel for 2016 to Oliver Hart and Bengt Holmström for their contributions to contract theory.
The work does not explain what a good contract is, but will help parties think clearly about design issues in the future. The theory expands gig economics and how rigged contracts work, giving people a better understanding of their companies.
With Hurricane Matthew having hit the United States hard, the Washington, D.C. division of the Red Cross is giving aid to those affected by sending relief workers to Georgia and Florida. Reporter Maggie Miller has more.
When it comes to disasters, the Red Cross can always be counted on to respond. With areas of Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina flooded and residents there in distress due to the effects of Hurricane Matthew, the Montgomery County Red Cross branch is doing its bit to help out.
So it's 2 things at once. It's a sprint, feeding folks, sheltering folks, getting them initial relief supplies, and it's also going to be a marathon, helping them with the recovery.
The Montgomery County branch has already sent 8 volunteers to Florida and is preparing to send a second group. These volunteers are doing everything from preparing meals to working in shelters.
We think of the wind, we think of the rain, we think of the shelter, and those are all key things. But now we're getting ready to move into a recovery process, taking folks relief supplies, taking someone a cleanup kit so they can begin to physically clean up their homes where it's safe.
Red Cross emergency response vehicles are helping the volunteers to directly deliver meals and sanitary supplies to those affected by the hurricane.
While I'm mucking out the house trying to salvage whatever I can, and someone comes and says, "Come on down and get a meal," and it's like, I'm not alone.
If you would like to help the victims of Hurricane Matthew, call 1-800-RED-CROSS to give blood or donate to the Red Cross. In Maryland, this is Maggie Miller, District Wire News.
The Washington Capitals are gearing up for their season opener as they prepare to take on the Pittsburgh Penguins this Thursday in a highly anticipated match. Fans are anxiously waiting to see their favorite players hit the ice as the season gets into full swing.